It is an honor on behalf of His Excellency the President to welcome you all to the People's House. This is the People's House. You can only come here when you're voted for. So it's the People's House. We want to welcome you here. His Excellency has asked me to prepare this dinner on your honor so we can celebrate you and celebrate Africa, so that together we will enjoy our cuisine. You'll enjoy Sierra Leone hospitality. I believe the few days that you've spent here already, you have seen the hospitality that we...
But for now, let me just say, welcome to Sierra Leone. Welcome to our beautiful country. And I feel deeply honored, privileged, and gratified to see one of the major institutions created by that treaty.
We have serious challenges in the sub-region, we must confess, and we must, as leadership, work together in concert to make sure that we bring peace and development to this region. Ecowas, ECOMOG, and all that it stands for have been celebrated around the world. But as you all know, with the conflicts around the world, we are in dire needs economically, and we still have serious political challenges, and we need to get over these in order to progress, not only with development, but also the integration, the economic integration that we are working towards.
Politicians, to always look at the character and the kind of person. This is a very, very dignified, humble gentleman. Nothing has taken out of you. I want to thank you. It is our prayer that God will be with you always. I wish this ECOWAS that we are doing, we could also have an election that could give us leaders. Because when you have leaders, you have sorted out everything. The lecture you gave us here is not just the food we're eating. You have given us a lot of home take. In terms of what should be, touching statements concerning the youth, how to galvanize, how to integrate. I think you have given us a professional thesis for discussion. Thank you very much, sir. We so much appreciate it.
The national anthem, please.
Realm of the free, great is the love we have for thee. Family united, ever we stand, singing thy praise, O native land. We raise up
His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, please permit me to call this program to order. And I have just been advised that we all have a silent prayer, first item on our agenda. We have a silent prayer, please.
Amen. We go this side. From that angle. Okay.
31st of January 2024, His Excellency the President officially opened a seminar hosted by the Ecowas Parliament in Sierra Leone. It's a goodwill gesture, and the President that believes in an inclusive governance in Africa and Sierra Leone in particular. His Excellency the President thought it extremely fit. It's not just about opening the ceremony on that day, but I have the opportunity again to meet with the representative for the various countries in Sierra Leone. This is a moment as a part of the process of connecting and networking at the end of the day. His Excellency the President and Madam First Lady is hosting a special dinner in honor of the Ecowas members of Parliament. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, on this note, I have the privilege to invite Her Excellency the First Lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone to respectfully tell the visiting members of Parliament why we are here tonight. And I have the privilege to invite Her Excellency the President and First Lady for the welcome address.
Good evening, everyone. Your Excellency, the first President of the Ecowas Parliament, Honorable Wasi, my mother, Honorable Veronica Sisei, and Honorable Pinto, and honorable members, please permit me to be in Parliament for 5 minutes. If you'll allow me, I want to stand on SO2. Is it the same in other Parliament settings? We stand in SO2 because in SO2 is where I was advised in Sierra Leone when you say, can I stand on SO2 means I am allowed to speak any other language except English. It is an honor on behalf of His Excellency the President to welcome you all to the People's House. This is the People's House. You can only come here when you're voted for. So it's the People's House. We want to welcome you here. His Excellency has asked me to prepare this dinner on your honor so we can celebrate you and celebrate Africa, so that together we will enjoy our cuisine. You'll enjoy Sierra Leone hospitality. I believe the few days that you've spent here already, you have seen the hospitality that we offer. But if you haven't eaten cassava leaf yet, unfortunately, you're still not welcome. So please, before you go, make sure you eat cassava leaf, because that is our own voodoo. If you eat cassava leaf, it means you will come back. So please eat our cassava leaf and enjoy yourself. Today you are here in the People's House. Please, today this is your house. On behalf of His Excellency and our family and the government of Sierra Leone and the Right Honorable Vuvuzela of Africa, we want to say you're welcome. Enjoy this evening, and by the end of the evening, please tell me if cassava leaf or potato leaf is the best. I don't want to talk about jollof rice. The reason why I don't talk about jollof rice is because, you know, Sierra Leone said they have the best jollof rice. And me, I'm a mixed race. I'm a Sierra Leonean, I'm a Gambian. So now where do I belong? I don't know which of the jollof rice I should praise. So I'm not talking about jollof rice today. Okay? And I've eaten Nigeria's jollof rice. I've tried Ghana's jollof rice. I've tried Senegal's benachi. I've tried all of these jollof rice. The only country that have a tribe called the jollof is So you see, even the Nigerians don't want me to give verdict.
The match is 2-1.
So Honorable Tunis have just done some magic here and asked me not to give any verdict on the jollof rice. But as I was saying, the only country that have a tribe called the Jollof people is in the Gambia.
Yes.
So now I don't know where jollof rice come from. But please enjoy your meal and have fun. And again, on behalf of His Excellency the President and the government of Sierra Leone, I want to say you're all most welcome. Welcome to the People's House, welcome to Freetown, welcome to Sierra Leone. And I'm looking forward to opening the Eco FEPA on the 9th. And not only looking forward to that, I'm beginning to campaign so that Ecowas will consider a woman as their next president. That is what I'm beginning to campaign. And don't say they've just gone to this first lady and tell her to start saying stuff. No, we are just saying that it is time for ECOWAS to allow a woman to be a president in ECOWAS. That will be a good example for Africa. Thank you so very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much, Excellency. We just have a few statements, so we'll move down to the dinner. The first speaker on my program is Right Honorable Dr. Abbas Chernobudu, Speaker of Sierra Leone Parliament.
Your Excellency, the President, Madam First Lady, Honorable Speaker of Parliament, distinguished honorable members of the Ecowas Parliament, ladies and gentlemen, I could not have arrived at a better time. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you to add my own voice of welcome to that of the First Lady. I graciously arrived at the moment when she was ending her own speech, so I had her say welcome to the State House and welcome to Sierra Leone. So it behoves me to add my own voice of welcome to all of you. I feel deeply gratified to see all of you here. I say this because the very origin of the Ecowas Parliament is rooted in the Ecowas Revised Treaty of 1993, of which the humble servant here happens to be the architect when I was Executive Secretary of Ecowas. I'm a great believer in orthodoxy, and I implanted in our revised treaty many of my orthodox beliefs. Maybe that is why, after 30 good years, we still have ECOWAS in existence, and one of the organs, important organs, created by that treaty is the ECOWAS Parliament. 30 years ago, when that treaty came into being. But I will elaborate further in the coming days when I'll have the opportunity to be with you again at your session. But for now, let me just say, welcome to Sierra Leone. Welcome to our beautiful country. And I feel deeply honored, privileged, and gratified to see one of the major institutions created by that treaty being actualized by your institution and by your presence. True, you owe your existence as members of the ECOWAS Parliament through your respective national parliaments. We treaded very carefully as to the composition of the ECOWAS Parliament at that time. And we borrowed heavily, I dare say, from the European experience. Orthodoxy is one concept that believes in evolution, not revolution. And our treaty is based on an evolution, a continuum that is based on the twin doctrines of evolution and progression, rather than revolution. And step by step, we shall get to where the European Parliament is today. We didn't do it with any revolutionary thinking behind our minds. Rather, we chose this step-by-step approach. Now, I believe you've just about entering or finishing your 5th Parliament, which means there have been 5 parliaments in existence since you came into being. Yet, the ultimate is to be achieved, which is your election by direct adult suffrage by the peoples of West Africa. That is not too far away, I hope. I know the ECOWAS Speaker has been striving very, very hard to achieve that objective during his tenure. He has managed to come as close as he possibly can. But you know, in the implementation of treaty provisions, you've got to move in sync with the thinking within the region and the thinking of the people you serve. Even though he has not achieved it, I would like to congratulate him for what he has achieved thus far, and the little that is left to be done to achieve the ultimate objective of you comparing your status with European members of Parliament is not too far away. I hope by the 6th, maybe by the end of the 6th life of the 6th Parliament, of the Ecowas Parliament, we shall indeed bring that to fruition. So on behalf of the Parliament of Sierra Leone and on my own humble behalf as the Speaker of that Parliament, I extend to you all a very warm welcome, and I hope you'll have a very pleasant and memorable stay in our country. I thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker. The next speaker is Honorable Veronica Kadisise, President ECOFEPA.
Our president, your president, my president, the retired Dr. Julius Maada Bio, our First Lady, our very, very beautiful First Lady, Madame Fatima Bio, the honorable members, both from Ecowas and Sierra Leone, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I must say thanks to the Almighty God for bringing us here this evening to dine and wine and dance. That is all we are here for. We eat, we enjoy ourselves, because as it was said by our president and myself, that our food here in Sierra Leone is the best in West Africa. I know you have to clap. You don't want to clap, but you clap because the lunch attested during our session. So I believe that my lady has played hands. You will see, and we attest. Please feel free. Enjoy yourselves. We are here as one family. As you heard from the First Lady, he said this is our house. And you heard from me the last time, a few days ago, when I said there is no way or no reason for me to welcome you because we are all one family. You go to Nigeria, we have so many Nigerians here. Go to Abacha Street, we have so many Nigerians. We are brothers and sisters. Intermarriage, of course. And of course, Senegalese, Nigerian, Guineans, and of course our First Lady is a Gambian. So you see, it's a mixture. So I want to say, I won't say much, because we have heard everything from our encyclopedia of Sierra Leone, our speaker, Dr. Abbas Bundu. He has said it all about ECOWAS. So with that, I want to join my lady and the power of the nation and my speaker. I want to say thank you, the speaker of the ECOWAS Parliament, who've been working together up and down. I will call him 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, I said, look, we have to do something. And I want to say thanks to the wife for excusing him, because sometimes when calls come in, that's all time. If it's me, I will raise up my eyes and say, whom are you talking to? But I know he's been bearing with us. So I want to say thank you. My speaker, thank you very much. And I want to welcome all of you to Sierra Leone again to enjoy our meal. Let us dine and wine together. And after that, we'll have dancing competition by we have Lusophone Anglophone and the Francophone. So, DJ, please prepare yourself with this music. I know the French people are there, but you know we also. We the English people, we can dance and go to our native one. And also, I will join the Lusophone. I will join my sister to dance, and I know we'll make it. Thank you very much. Thank you, madam.
Thank you so much, Honorable. Our next speaker is the Right Honorable Sidi Mohammed Tuni, Speaker of Ecowas Parliament, who happens to be my own Member of Parliament in my constituency.
Your Excellency, Retired Brigadier Dr. Julius Maadabiyo, President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Her Excellency, First Lady Dr. Fatima Maadabiyo, the Right Honorable Speaker of the Sierra Leone Parliament, and the Minister of Tourism and Culture, Mrs. Tunis, Your Excellency, the First Deputy Speaker, Your Excellency, the Fourth Deputy Speaker, my dear Leader of Delegation, Sierra Leone Delegation, Honorable Veronica Sise, the Mama of the House, distinguished colleague, honorable members of the Ecowas Parliament, the Secretary General and staff of the Ecowas Parliament, ladies and gentlemen, I want to join Her Excellency, the First Lady, to welcome you to the People's House. I do not have much to say tonight, but only to appreciate His Excellency, Dr. Julius Maadabiyo, for all what he has done for the Ecowas Parliament since March 2020. Every support that I needed, I got that from him directly. Even the challenges that I had sometimes in the Parliament, I will call him up, and he was always there to give me the necessary advices. He was always available to give me the support. Your Excellency, I want to say many thanks to you. And on behalf of my colleagues, we appreciate you for everything that you have done for us. Tonight is the second night you are hosting the Ecowas Parliament in this lodge. And tonight is a special one because I want to inform the honorable members that His Excellency has instructed that accommodation bills for the 3 nights of the seminar will be paid by him. The administration has already been informed. They are already going around the hotels. Those of you who have already paid, you will be duly refunded. But if you are staying in a $20 hotel, don't expect to be paid in the same with the $100 hotel. Honorable Ogini, is that correct? Thank you very much. Honorable members, all of us, on behalf of all of us, I want to appreciate Your Excellency. And for tonight, Madam First Lady, we appreciate you. We are very happy that we are here, and I can assure you that all of us decided this afternoon that we will not eat too much because of what was going to happen tonight. So we are ready. Our bellies, even don't see my belly big like this, it's because I drank a lot of water. I can assure you that we are here to eat and drink, and if possible, with the support of the leader of delegation and dance. Again, Your Excellency, I want to thank you very much for hosting us. And honorable members, again, welcome to the People's House and welcome to Sierra Leone. Thank you.
Honorable members of Parliament of Sierra Leone, I say a good evening to you all. I stand here on behalf of my colleagues in the West African region to welcome you here tonight and to dine with you. I have said before, and I say again, that West Africa is a family. We may speak different tongues, but before colonization, or before the imposition of Western will over our own political systems, we were one. We have been divided, but we should refuse to be divided. We should consider ourselves as a group of people that have cultural affinities, and there is so much that we can celebrate together. There is so much we can gain from working together. And that is why I'm particularly heartened tonight that we are here sharing food together. On behalf of my colleagues in the sub-region, I welcome all of you. We have serious challenges in the sub-region, we must confess, and we must, as leadership, work together in concert to make sure that we bring peace and development to this region. Ecowas, ECOMOG, and all that it stands for have been celebrated around the world. But as you all know, with the conflicts around the world, we are in dire needs economically, and we still have serious political challenges, and we need to get over these in order to progress not only with development, but also the integration, the economic integration that we are working towards. I see this as a step towards integration. Representatives from different parliaments in West Africa come together, discuss issues, eat together, dine and talk. This is integration. It may take a little while to integrate at the top, but this is a good beginning. And I want to encourage the Parliament to continue to come closer to the community. We can go a step further to make sure that whichever other country you decide to meet in future, you don't only meet with the leadership of the country, but also the ordinary people, so that you can get to understand, deepen your knowledge about who we are. We have serious challenges in the sub-region, and we must surmount these to be able to progress with development. And therefore, I challenge all of us. No one is an exception. We lead, but you are part of the collective leadership of your various countries. So we must work. West Africa used to be a peaceful region. Today we cannot say so with confidence. We used to be a democratic region. We cannot say so. We have serious problems in the north. Sahel. The coastal states are worried. The economies are in dire straits. The political systems are barely struggling. Our people are unemployed. The youth bulge is getting bigger, and yet we are still to expand our economies to be able to take in those youth bulges. The youth bulge is something that we need to take seriously. Without absorbing those energies from the youth, they are going to translate it to negative energies and run after us. Yes, it is a great asset if we can harness it, if we can invest and harness it. If we do not harness it, it will be a liability. That is why, for us, we have taken on board gender equality and empowerment very seriously in Sierra Leone. In Sierra Leone, the women are more than 51% of our population, and we think they deserve a place. We think they should be by our side. We think we should empower them. They have a different take on everything that we do. And if we take that into consideration, it will help us as West Africans. Of course, we have cultural values that give a lot of respect to women. But I think we should also bring them to the fore when it comes to governance, when it comes to decision making. That way, we can harness their own energies too. The youth, the women, if we bring them closer and empower them, we'll be able to deal with some of the immediate challenges that we face as nations in West Africa. I do not want to spoil your dinner. I don't know if jollof rice is there, benachi, or how do they call it in Senegal? Jebuje? Jebuje. Anyway, whatever it is called. Food has been prepared. It is West African food. There are some people who don't like cassava leaves. Try it. They've never eaten it. Some of them don't like potato leaves. They say it's for the goats. You know, but you see some goats, they are very fresh. They are vegetarians. So there's quite a lot to be served, and I invite all of us to have. This is a gracious moment, a beautiful moment that we can share with the rest of the world that West Africa is here, and we are here like brothers and sisters. Welcome to Sierra Leone, and I wish you great day. Thank you so much.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I will please give His Excellency the President a very big hand. On this note, now I have the privilege to announce that dinner is served and it's going to be a buffet tonight. So we want to respectfully invite the high table please bring your plate along. Thank you. The Sierra Leone Police Band. Even though Antiberry is asking for a competition tonight, but let's start the entertainment process. Thank you so much. Not too loud, please.
committed leaders, very educated
the Speaker of Ecowas Parliament, and your beautiful wife, senior brother and elder in the struggle for a better Africa. Speaker of Syria, Dr. Abbas, respected members of the Ecowas Parliament, members of the Cabinet of Liberia, our revered men who have been working very hard, and ladies of the Parliamentarians Secretariat led by the SG and his team. Ladies and gentlemen, with very good recognition to the police band that have provided us with a very nice music this night, those that gave us the sumptuous or served us with the sumptuous food and meal here. On behalf of my colleagues, Excellency, we want to express our gratitude to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for giving you this kind of quality. The calm, humane, gentleman to the core, who have served, like we do mention, in various categories and level before assuming the office of the President of the Republic of Liberia. We want to thank you for this moment. Sorry, my memory was going back to the ECOMOC duty that he served. Our leader, our brother, like I mentioned, our mentor, we want to thank you. We can express our gratitude to you. Madam, this is the second time I'm observing you. You will not have your meal until you go around, supervise, ensure everybody is satisfied. I want to thank you very much. It's uncommon. And I believe your husband and yourself have given and are teaching us a lot. And I wish to recommend that we should put up a school under Ecowas, school of thought, of learning, of good character and leadership, to be named after our brother, the president. If I have my way, I would go for that. We want to appreciate you. We want to thank you very much. We have learned and we're still learning a lot. And I want to employ and deploy politicians to always look at the character and the kind of person. This is a very, very dignified, humble gentleman. Nothing has taken out of you. I want to thank you. It is our prayer that God will be with you always. I wish this Ecowas that we're doing, we could also have an election that could give us leaders, because when you have leaders, you have sorted out everybody. The lecture you gave us here is not just the food we're eating. You have given us a lot of home take in terms of what should be heart-touching statements concerning the youth, how to galvanize, how to integrate. I think you have given us a professional thesis for discussion. Thank you very much, sir. We so much appreciate it. And I want to say that Madam Tunis, you are doing very well.
Thank you.
When Madam Vero was saying that she gives calls to our brother late in the night, and she would say, come, let's do something, I was trying to ask, what is that something? But that you have always been there to support him. I want to thank you. But above all, the President, sir, he gave us somebody that we have worked together very closely. We want to appreciate you. It's a special gift to us. I believe there are still more path for him to walk. He's finishing his tenure, but like this mentioned, you are retired but not tired. I think he's also living in Ecowas. He could also be better engaged. He's a rare person too. I want to appeal that we need people who will mold the character of our people. We need people who will support the integration of this sub-region. We need people who will support democratic dispensation. And we need people who will for sure write their names in gold. Madam, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the good support. Thank you very much. We can express our gratitude. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for all of you. May He grant you success in all your endeavors. May it be well with all of you, and may your name continue splitting in God. Thank you very much, my respected colleagues. So I appreciate it.
Please subscribe to my new YouTube channel Don CLIN and hit the notification bell to be notified for new videos.